Hey, what's going on, scholars? It's your professor here, Enlisted, and today we're going to be taking a look at some of the news from Darkflow about Enlisted's new game modes and their new locations. Let's get into this. So finally, we have a new game mode to be added to the rotation, Confrontation, which is basically tug of war or a normal game of Hell Let Loose. Now, the big difference between Enlisted and Hell Let Loose with this Confrontation game mode is going to be that grace period for your team to defend your next point once you've lost your previous one, so there will not be any steam rolling, which to me is a good thing because Enlisted's matches are pretty quick and I like to be able to get more XP per game. There's also another way to win the game, and that is bleeding out your other team from their tickets, which makes sense because you need something to break the gridlock in these style of games. I do think this game mode is going to lend itself well to engineers to building those defensive structures and making stronghold points on your forward or even your rear point and having your assaulters go off like chads and murder the enemy. It does say specifically that this game mode will be available in all campaigns, and judging by the news release, they're going to be on one map in every respected campaign, as you can see right here. Hopefully this gets extended to other maps at a later date because I'm so tired of playing Invasion, especially when I'm on defense. Speaking of maps, we have a new map being added to the Normandy campaign, La Prairie Village, which looks like a great addition to the map rotation, judging by the pictures we have in these stills. I can see plenty of buildings and elevations with those windmills, and I think the red barn is going to be a focal point on this new map. I do think it's funny that they specifically mentioned the cornfield and how you can smoke people out of it with a flamethrower. Are we getting a nod to a World at War Call of Duty campaign? Seems like it, Darkflow. Berlin is also getting a new map, well, sort of new. They are taking the Silo Heights map, which started out as an armored train mode only, and you're allowed to now fight in the southern portion of that map for invasion. We have already seen an invasion mode with this map that is called the Werburg Station, but the railroad bridge will now be a centerpiece for this new map. I am okay with this being added, but it isn't anything special. If you've played the armored train mode, then you know what to expect with this map. Lots of interesting stuff coming with Enlisted these last few weeks, as the major update they have been talking about seems to have a lot of great additions coming. When is this update coming? We aren't sure, but it's safe to bet that it will most likely come when the battle pass ends, but we will see. If you want to see what premium squad I would recommend for these new maps, then go ahead and check out these videos here. And as always, scholars, hit those books and hit those bottles. Cheers.